Hello everybody, this is Miss Yao here and I will be covering Secondary 1 Factorization with you today. Let's take a look at the examples. Example 1. 5x squared plus 10y. If we take a look at each term, we are going to extract out common factors. We have 5x squared and we have 10y. Both terms can be divided by 5. So we are going to take 5 out. We call this factorizing 5 out of each term. So what we are left in each term will be x squared plus 2y. And if we were to observe and look at the terms within the brackets, we realize that we cannot find any more common factors between the terms. And so this is the answer for the factorization of the question. Example 2. For this, let's take a look at, again, the coefficients. We have 12, 6, and minus 3. All three terms have common factors of 3. So we are going to bring 3 out of each term. And what we are left with, when we divide 12x squared by 3, that will be 4x squared. 6x divided by 3, we have plus 2x. And minus 3y divided by 3, we will have minus y. This leaves us with our answer. Third question. Minus 17a squared b minus 34ab. Both terms start with a negative sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the negative sign. Coefficients 17 and 34 have a common factor of 17. So I'm also going to bring out 17. If you look at the unknowns, we have a squared in the first term and a in the second term. Common factor a. I'm going to bring out a. And lastly, if we look at the last unknown, it is b for the first term and b for the second term. Thereby, I will bring out b as well. After doing so, I'm going to divide each term in the question by minus 17ab. So my first term will be left with a. My second term will be left with 2. And that's about it. That's the answer. Next, I will move on to example 4. 144c cubed minus 12c squared bracket 2c plus 1. For questions whereby there are brackets, we have to simplify what's in the bracket first. So we have 144c cubed minus 24c cubed minus 12c squared. Okay, next, note that the first two terms are c cubed terms. We are going to combine them. So 144c cubed minus 24c cubed, we have 120c cubed followed by 12c squared. Last step will be to look at the coefficient and see what we can factorize out that is common. So 12 is a common factor. And for our c cubed in the first term and c squared in the second term, we could factorize out c squared. And thereby our answer will be 12c squared bracket 10c minus 1. Question 5. Question 5 has two portions. The first portion over here, which we will simplify, and the second portion, which we will simplify as well before subtracting one from the other. So if we simplify the first portion, we have 24hk minus 40h minus 128hk plus 128h. Following that, we will group the like terms together. After that, we simplify the like terms. And from there, we factorize. Minus 104 and 88, both numbers have common factor of 8. First term has an h, second term has an h as well. I'm going to factorize h out. So this is my factorized answer. Lastly, we come to example 6, and we are also faced with two portions. We'll simplify them first. So we have next step will be to remove the bracket. Minus 1 multiplied by 12, you get minus 12. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 20, you get positive 20. Next step, any terms to combine? No. So let's see what factors we can take out of each term. 2m n. So we are going to next divide each term by 2mn, and we will be left with so this is our